head downstairs. Boom. Now, I don't think... Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is technically where the end of the dungeon is. We'll have to double back at some point and grab the summon tablet. Now, there's a few times you'll run into a room that's like this. Felix checked the tablet. It has a strange character written on it. Wielder of Wind's might, lay your hands upon this stone. And we bestow upon thee the power to see the truth unclouded.
Do you think I ought to touch it?
Yeah. Sheba touched the tablet. Now, where... Ivan, or Ivan, however you pronounce his name, depending on where you're from, he learned it from Hama. Like, she shared her abilities with him, and in this game, Sheba learns it by touching this tablet. It's a bit of a weird change. Instead of, like, learning it from somebody, they say, okay, you've got to, you learn it from this tablet. But they did have more or less a precedent of having that happen. I'm giving you the crystal. Alright, the side crystals are a full heal to Synergy. I typically don't really use them unless I'm in a really long dungeon. Otherwise, I don't really ever use it. They are very... And honestly, if you need the money, you can sell the side crystals for a lot of money. Because I've never really... There are maybe one or two fights where I would say that is an invaluable item. But otherwise, not so much. I don't know where I would go if I use retreat. Am I gonna risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Okay, we're good. I didn't know if it was going to send me to the beginning of Erzrock or not. Granted, it did send me back quite a ways, but it should be fine. And here I go forgetting the way to get back there. So I'm going to try to find out what to do exactly with the summon tablet, and when I do find out, I will come back and we'll probably just call it. I don't know. Yeah, more than likely by the time... I don't know how long this... because I'm probably going to split this recording up into 2 videos. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys back in a bit. Alright. So, essentially you gotta move the log. That was kind of weird. That was in the way. That didn't really make much sense. That's the log you needed to move, and then when you had all the wind turbine stuff going, you would just do what I just did on screen to move it down here, and then you can have the pillar come down, and then boom. That's all. Nothing crazy. This one is Flora, I believe, is two Jupiter, one Venus. So we have a variant for a 3-gen summon. As far as the power, it is a good summon. I just wish they kind of changed how it looked, because honestly, it looks a lot like Atlanta, but with flower petals. I kid you not. So, to show it off, we'll have the necessary stuff set. Come on, fight.
And now you want to fight.
There we go. Defend, and we're gonna use... I did the wrong ones. Alright, breath on yourself. And this is Florida. I never realized how many of them are chibi looking. That's kind of weird. I don't remember if Flora does anything special as far as any abilities or debilitation or anything like that. I don't know if it does that. I might be wrong. But we'll kind of just leave it at that. I am going to just go ahead and do the stuff in Garo, because we can go and grab Piers, but I'm going to try to do this in a story-sensible way, to where it makes sense that I'm coming to do this right after. Alright.
What? Outsiders! Here!
Now, if you were paying attention when we used it, it looks a lot like Reveal. And we can now head inside. If we follow... Oh, I think that was an error. Yeah. Some arfing.
Look! It's that werewolf!
And he runs off.
He was right there. Let's go find him, Felix.
Sure. Don't worry about running around. There's no enemies here. As weird and as contrived as some of these caves are, there's really not much that is here. It's just a bunch of random areas in a cave. But there's only one real path to get somewhere. But come up here.
Felix, wait. Where could that werewolf have gone? Do you think we lost him somewhere?
No.
I hope we didn't, or rather, I'd be quite unhappy if we did. What was that? It sounded like a wolf growling, didn't it? My hearing's not so
It is not so very good. That's a weird wording for that.
But There was something. Perhaps we should search this area more thoroughly.
There is no need.
Look, he's using Synergy.
Fear not, this child is harmless.
He does look kind of small.
Tell me, who are you? How did you come to be here?
I should ask you the same question. Could it be that you outsiders possess the power to reveal the unseen? Yeah. Of course. I was certain that you must. Yes, you are correct. They must have passed the challenge of Ayers Rock.
How come that kid doesn't talk? Like you?
When we become werewolves, speaking the human tongue becomes more difficult.
But you can. So, you must be someone special then.
Special? Perhaps. Why don't you just call me Maha? So, I assume that you can use Whirlwind. If you learned Reveal on Ayers Rock, you must also know Whirlwind. Yeah.
That's right. I think we can tell Maha that we're adepts. What did he say? I don't understand.
He wanted to know what an adept is, a question I would like answered as well.
Adepts tap into the power of elemental energies to generate forces like whirlwind.
Elementals? You mean the four elements, the powers of earth and fire, water and wind.
That is correct. These elements together comprise everything in our world.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What did he say this time? Well, that time.
He asked if there were no longer any need to hide from you.
Why did he have to hide in here in the first place?
No doubt the most would find the sight of a werewolf rather unnerving.
You are sadly correct. Many consider ours an accursed race.
And if they found you in your werewolf form?
Once our people were burned at the stake as abominations. They called this purification.
Horrible.
But this little one, he won't get excited and try to bite, will he?
Child, return to your home.
Ow.
Don't worry, we can trust them. Go back home now.
Ow.
They are adepts, not unlike us werewolves. They guard an ancient secret. We can trust them. They will not betray us to the world.
Woof.
It has grown quite late. Why don't you go to the inn and rest?
But then,
I will not leave this place.
You aren't going home?
When I learned Reveal, I lost my human form. The wild is my home now.
so, Master Maha, you say you always look this way?
And the little one?
The child changed because he looked directly at the full moon.
So by tomorrow morning, he will have returned to his human form again?
Correct. Now let us retire.